Hey everybody, Nobuddy here. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Mornings with Nobuddy. I am super duper excited to close out the month of February the way I am, because usually we go back and take a retrospective look at shows that not a whole lot of people know about, or maybe some shows that are a little older and didn't really catch on. This is not the case with the show discussed today. Today we're going to be talking about the granddaddy of them all, the epicenter of fandom, the absolutely addictive, completely franchised Pokemon. Now, I'm not talking about anything new, okay? I'm not going to go through the, gotta catch them all, There's 17,000 different types of Pokemon. Which ones do you not? Dupita, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm going through the original 151 because I'm not cool and I don't exactly know everything past that point. The Indigo League is like one of the ones that I grew up with, so it's the one that I wanted to discuss. Plus, it's the granddaddy that sparked the entire franchise. So that's what I was going to discuss today.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my goal. I will travel.
Airing April 1st, 1997, and consisting of 23 seasons, this show sparked an absolutely addicted fan base that wanted nothing but to soak as much of this media into their little gobs as they could. Okay? I don't know how they did it. I don't know what it was about the series that got it so hooked into people's brains, but I'm telling you, the minute this popped on TV in America, kids went Beatles bonkers for this show. The story consisted of this. On his 10th birthday, that's right, 10th birthday, not 15th, not 16th, not like you're a man, go out on your own and catch wild animals. No, on his 10th birthday, Ash Ketchum was given all of the little tools necessary by his mother to go out on a journey to become a Pokemon master. Now, to put that Webster's Dictionary definition up on the screen there, because it doesn't exist and I'm not asking anyone to, a Pokemon master, or trainer then master, a Pokemon trainer is someone who catches one of these wild animals and then harbors it in a little ball and then convinces it to fight for him in tournaments. Now, it has a whole ancient lore about why this was the way it was, that there actually was some sort of coexistence, harmony between Pokemons and animals, but then it's sort of diluted into these weird contests of strength that are sort what happened to Pokemon today. So the kid goes out the house, he goes and sees his buddy Professor Oak, and Professor Oak hooks him up with a Pokemon. Now, he was supposed to give him one of the 3 starters, because apparently in order to be acknowledged by the league, you have to start with one of these 3, and if you don't know who they are, then that rock is looking pretty heavy, isn't it? Anyway, consisting of Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, the 3 starters were supposed to be picked by trainers when they went off. But unfortunately, all of the trainers from the area that Ash was from, the Kanto region, were picked. And so Oak had to give him one of the ones that was defective. And that's where Ash met Pikachu. Now, Pikachu was a jerk, and Ash was an idiot, so they ended up not liking each other for a very long time. And the story just kind of leads through him trying his hardest to do, this path that he's chosen and catch Pokemon and be excited about Pokemon and showcase Pokemon. And then, of course, there was Team Rocket, who saw him with a Pikachu, and their boss, for some reason, wanted a Pikachu, but his Pikachu, and they wouldn't go out and catch a Pikachu. They had to catch his. So they decided to try to kidnap him at every turn. Also, they had my favorite character in the whole series. Meowth was their little sidekick, and Meowth was one of the Pokemon, but he could actually talk. So he always walked around and had something sassy to say and some snappy, witty banter comebacks made at their expense. Again, I feel weird talking about this show because this is something that everybody grew up with. And if you didn't watch it, it's probably because you thought that people who did watch it were nerds. And if that's the case, I'm on to you, buddy. I know your tricks. I am not going to admit on camera that I'm a nerd. Now, this show didn't just spawn video games and a fan base, okay? This is internationally crazy. There are theme parks, restaurants, stores, there are movies, there are cartoons, video games, there are pillows, TVs. There is a super special edition Nintendo 64 with Pikachu slapped across the front of it, and a rare video game that only exists on that game console, where you play with Pikachu called Hey You Pikachu, that was just literally you talking to Pikachu. This game, or this show, was so famous and popular that they made a video game where you literally just hang out with one of the main characters. Imagine that. And I mean, like, I'm just talking about the first series, okay? The Indigo series, like the very first one ever, one of the 23, okay? There's a billion. That show is still on today. There's just so much about it that constantly evolves. And I mean, like, Ryan Reynolds did Detective Pikachu in the live-action Detective Pikachu movie, okay? That should put that into perspective as how culturally acceptable it is to like Pokemon. I feel weird because usually I say things like, if you haven't seen it yet, you should go and see it because it's awesome, you know? And then I give you some, like, direction on where it is. I think we all know where it is at this point. This show is older than most of the people walking around on this planet. So I'm sure that we can, you know, find it if we're just a little bit internet savvy. But I suggest, if you've got kiddos, or if you're a kiddo at heart, that you should seriously consider watching the show again, because it was a really fun little bouncy, entertaining cartoon. And I'm not gonna lie, me and my buddy Eric watched every single solitary frickin' episode when we were a kid, and cried in the sad ones and laughed at the happy ones and blah blah blah. It's just a really nice run, something entertaining for you to look back on and maybe showcase to like younger generation, like your kids or, you know, your younger siblings, something that they haven't seen that they want to see. But then of course, like I said, if you haven't seen Pokemon, that is a big rock you live under. Is there a show that's like super obvious that you think everybody should see? Is there something that like you grew up with that makes no sense why someone else didn't see it? Is there a reason why you're not putting that in the comments down below? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Lord knows there's cartoons that I didn't watch when I was a kid because I thought they were nerdy or not cool or whatever, but they turned out to be amazing and people love them. So, you know, jot that down in the comments below. Let me know. What was your favorite episode of Pokemon? What was your favorite character? What's your favorite Pokemon? Jot that down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I'm Nobody. I love your face, and I will see you next time.